Hey guys, what is up? I'm Milan and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I'm doing another one of my little celebrity sort of glam makeup transformations, and this one I have actually wanted to do for quite a while and never actually got around to doing it. So I thought I would do it for you guys today. So today's makeup look is going to be a little bit hard to do because I've got some kind of like blister, cold sore thing right in the middle of my top lip. I don't know how I got that. Usually if I get a cold sore it's like on the outer part, but my wisdom tooth has been coming in, so it's been super painful and I kind of got a little bit run down from it, so I think this is where this cold sore has decided to pop up. So I don't really know how I'm going to do the lips, but I'm pretty fine with the rest of the face, so I thought, you know what, I'm not going to let it hold me back. We'll figure it out along the way, but for now, let's just get on with it. So for today's video, I've been wanting to do this Jeffree Star makeup inspired look for such a while. It's from the promo shoot of the Conspiracy palette, so that just shows you how long this has been in my mind for. But I sort of am stuck between these two looks. I'm probably just going to do something from a mash of both of them together and see what we come out with. But it's just super colourful, super glam, and just super snatched. So as always, I'm not going to talk for too long and let's just get on with it. So I've just done a quick little hydrating face mask and some moisturiser, and now I'm going to go in with my favourite primer, the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. And this just gives such a nice tacky base for the foundation to stick to, and kind of just like blurs my pores and makes me look completely snatched. And honestly, you don't actually need too much of this primer too. I usually take about 1 or 2 pumps and then I just sort of like tap it and spread it into the skin, mainly focusing it on like my nose and sort of like pore area, and then it gets super tacky. And if you find that like makeup doesn't really stick to your nose like me, this primer definitely helps. And then for foundation, I'm going to go in with the ABH foundation in the shade 210N. I've recently been using this foundation a lot more because it's a lot more full coverage than people give it credit for. Everyone, when I first sort of saw people use it, said that it's like super light coverage to like medium, but I find that pretty good. Like that's medium to almost full, and I can layer it too, which I really like. And the overall finish of it is really pretty, so I would definitely test this one out if you're looking for just a lightweight medium coverage foundation. And then I'm just going in with a little bit of Makeup Revolution concealer, and I like to take 2 different shades just so I get a little bit more of a natural tone at the end, so it's brightening but also blends out to a more natural shade for me. And just to start sculpting before I do the powders, I'm going to go in with this NYX Cream Contour palette, and I'm going to take the 2 only used shades in the whole palette and start carving out my cheeks. And I'm just going to take that on this flat top brush, and I'm kind of just like pressing it into the skin just to place it first, and then I lightly sort of blend it out a bit. Now that that is all nice and set in place, I'm just going to go in with my powder products and just start warming up the skin a bit more. So I just went in with a bit of the ABH Saddle Bronzer, and now I'm just going in with the Colourpop Matchmaker Blush, which is from the Mulan collection. And of course, as it is a Jeffree Star inspired look, I'm going to go in with the Supreme Frost in the shade Snow Glow. This is one of my favourite natural glowing highlighters. It is very intense, but to me this is more natural, just to what I'm used to at least. But then I do like to go on with a little bit of Diamond Wet on top just for that extra sparkle. I do think once you start using any of the extreme frosts, it is quite hard to go back to a normal, not pearlescent sort of highlighter. I'm so obsessed with just really reflective highlighters now, and the extreme frosts are amazing for like my transformations, but the equivalent of that for a more natural look would be Diamond Wet, because it is so stunning. I wasn't going to, but just to show you guys what I mean, I've taken a little bit of the Diamond Wet highlighter and just really lightly dabbing that on. It already like it is so blinding. So I'm going to move on to eyes now, and as always I'm going to go do one eye off camera, of course using the iconic Conspiracy palette, and I will come back to see what I've sort of come up with from these two pictures. Okay, so that is what I sort of came up with. It is kind of similar to what they created in the campaign shoot, but a little bit different. But I love it nonetheless. So I'm gonna quickly show you how I did it on this side. For this look, of course, I'm going in with the Jeffree Star Cosmetics x Shane Dawson Conspiracy palette. So I'm just going in with the shade Food Videos, and I'm setting the front of the eyelid first, just so I know that the full pigment of the shadow is gonna go on, because I know later on that the concealer will dry down and it won't really pick up the shadow as much. And I'm just gonna blend that out with the shade Cheese Dust, and I'm kind of bringing that into the nose contour too. For the outer corner, I'm going in with the shade Not a Fact, and I'm literally just gonna pack that straight on and just get the full crazy pigment on there. And then you can just start blending that out with the shade Flaming Hot. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna bring all the shades straight out like that and just really lift the face. Basically, just gonna keep going in with the same shades and just really build up the intensity until it looks pretty fiery and smoky. There we go, so I just did a quick little bit underneath and kind of pulled out some white liner. In the campaign shoot, Jeffree had this really big white eyeliner bit at the bottom, but I don't think that would suit my eye shape just because I have slightly hooded eyes and they are a little bit smaller. So I thought I'd just keep it cute and small, but I'm actually really happy with how that turned out. It's super, super intense and smoky. For lashes, to get that super wispy, flirty look, I'm gonna go in with the Tatti Lashes TL4 Faux Minis, and these are just super, super wispy and just fluttery and gorgeous. I just put a few little diamantes on just to make it a little bit more similar to the campaign shoot. And then for lips, I'm going to go in with the Colourpop X Mulan Strong Chi Liquid Lipstick. The texture of this lipstick is really, really confusing to me because when I first tried it, I thought it was like wrong, like it was broken or something, but it's kind of like a satin, like suede liquid lipstick instead of being fully liquid. It was quite interesting to work with the first time, but I think I'm used to it now, and the colour of it is so, so gorgeous, so you gotta love it. And there we go, so I did speed through that pretty quickly, so apologies, but this is the finished look. I'm feeling super just icy and glittery, and I'm really, really living for it. I wasn't really feeling too in the mood to do any makeup today, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. So definitely make sure you subscribe to my channel and like this video, and also go check out my other socials, TikTok and Instagram, where I'll be posting more of this look. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.